So if 2020 has taught us anything, it's that leadership in today's world requires a wide range of skills, which Abhishek and Raki have beautifully explained us already. So I'd like to say that, leaders aren't born, they're made. So, and every parent, I myself am a parent, so, when all parents want their kids to become leaders. And you know what, as Raki said, it's not actually difficult. It's very easy. It's how you groom them, and that's how you get your leader, your child, turning into a leader. And the devil is in the details, as it's rightfully said. So everything you need to know is in the small things. And like Abhishek said, I was picking up his points when he said communication. It's so important. Sit down, communicate, talk, make planners, teach your kids to do that. Ask them to set goals. This writing, we call it old school, but it really, really helps. Tell them, what do you feel? Put it down. Pen to paper always helps. Always has helped me. So, first of all, we need to set a good example ourselves, and then we talk about how our kids should become leaders for tomorrow. We need to encourage them in collaborations. Nowadays, kids hate doing school, those group discussions. We need to tell them that, no, this is when you will show your leadership skills. This is where you're going to learn. This is your playground. Just go, perform, do it. So, so this is from what Raki and Abhishek said. So I'm just trying to sum up. And if you talk about, the corporate world now, and if you talk about the new normal and how things are, everybody's working online, and we've been doing a lot of meetings online. So, back home, we had this thing of connecting. Our bosses used to connect with us. We would have this time, like, go after 6 p.m. back home in Tanzania. We would all go on LAN and we would play games together online. There would be our 50-year-old boss and our group member who was an intern, maybe like a teenager, and we would all be together, which I think now you have to explain to your teenagers that might not be possible. That relationship with your boss and your mentor might not be possible. That personal touch won't come. So that is where you come into place. You play that role. You do that as a parent. You sit with your child and you tell them that this is how you're supposed to work in your field, and this is how you might not know the expertise. Now kids, like Raki's kid was helping her do this Google Meet thing right now, set up. You might know the expertise, you might not know anything, but you know the basics. How you run your house. Similarly, it's old school. You need to teach your child how to be out there and focus on being a good leader, and all that comes with a lot of qualities, like I said, like involved in group discussions. Tell your child to write planners. So all these things can be done at home, and it can be taken care very well. So so I was saying that however, even the darkest clouds have a silver lining. So I'd like to end by saying that while the experiment is not over yet, the lessons have more or less to be learned. And whatever is discussed here, I'm sure will help the I can see many people who have joined this here, the moms and the kids here, will help us define a future that we're looking for. So I was saying that, however, even the darkest clouds have a silver lining. So I'd like to end by saying that while the experiment is not over yet, the lessons have more or less to be learned. And whatever is discussed here, I'm sure will help the I can see many people who have joined this here, the moms and the kids here, will help us define a future that we're looking for.